Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shruti Smriti Puranānaṃ Karunalayam Vatpada Shankaram Loka Shankaram Samasta Jana Kalyani Tam Karunamayam Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam Paramanandamadhavam. It doesn't matter what kind of psychological equipment you have. Let that psychological equipment be a Brahmana, a Kshatriya, or a Vaishya, or a Shudra. It matters not. You can start from where you are and reach the ultimate. The gunas define the contours of the psychological equipment. Leading towards knowledge in its various forms: learning, teaching, research, sharing, n number of. Leaning towards administration, management, governance, and its varied forms. Leading towards wealth generation in its varied forms, and a leaning towards service in its varied forms. Whatever be your inclination, whereby you are termed a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, it doesn't really matter. An ideal combination is to have elements of all. That's the best combination. The Lord has that combination. The Purusha Sukta, the Lord declares, my face is Brahmana, my arms are Kshatriya, my thighs are Vaishya, my legs are Shudra. Such people who have all, they are cut out for greater things. You find some of them, all. They can do all. But just because they do all doesn't mean they are totally inclined to all. They can do all because they have an ability, a talent, an interest. But inclination will have to be final. that addition, subtraction, finally you add, that what you get will have to be 1. And based on that, I'm sure all of us have 1 or 1, everybody will definitely have 2, 3, 4. In some we will be having. But when you put everything together, what comes out is what you are, finally. And that the heart tells. Enough is enough now, now I will do this. One decides. Lord says it doesn't really matter where is your final inclination. I will help you from where you are. Stay where you are, I will take you. I will take you. And what is the method? In the next verse, he spells out, which later he elaborates. So let's first read verse number 45.
स्वे स्वे कर्मण्यभिरतः संसिद्धिं लभते नरः स्वकर्मनिरतः सिद्धिं यथा विन्दति तच्छृणु
यथा विन्दति तच्छृणु स्वे स्वे कर्मण्यभिरतः संसिद्धिं लभते नरः
स्वकर्मनिरतः सिद्धिं यथा विन्दति तच्छृणु.
स्वे स्वे कर्मणि अभिरतः. स्वे स्वे. Swe swe, in each one's. Karmani abhiratah, meaning each one of us are different. The combinations vary. And each one finally has got an inclination towards being a Brahmana or a Kshatriya or a Vaishya or a Shudra. And based on that, difference in duties are there. Areas where one is at ease are there. Sway, sway. Take up your own area. Choose a vocation according to your svabhāvaniyataṃ guna. Doesn't matter. Sway, sway, independent, each one in their realm of action, in their unique vocation. Abhiratah, reveling, enjoying. You are at ease, you will really enjoy. It doesn't matter what work. If we are at ease, we revel. Abhiratah. To other person it may look difficult. To other person it may look boring. To other person it may look too much of stress. To other person. To you, you enjoy. You love the work. You will not give it up for any reason. You enjoy it. Abhiratah. Abhitah. Ratah, to revel. Abhiratah, there is a comprehensive revelry. In every way you are enjoying abhiratah. Sve sve karmani abhiratah. siddhiṃ labhatē naraḥ. Naraḥ siddhiṃ labhatē. Taking up an area of work which is in consonance to one's inherent guna, which manifests as vasanas, inclinations. Taking up that and reveling in it, giving your heart and soul for that work, enjoying it. Naraḥ, person, attains saṃsiddhiṃ, perfection. See? Enjoy the work. Much of our life we perform work. If we don't enjoy it, what a terrible way to live the life. Choose a work. Let the choice be yours. Let the choice be yours. And do not try to influence others there. Give freedom. Do not tell, I am a mathematics professor. How can you be weak in mathematics to your son? Don't tell. Svabhāvaniyataṃ. Give them the freedom. Because they will evolve if they enjoy. And they will devolve if they hate what they do. The first secret of progress is happiness in work. Ask yourself the question, am I happy doing what I am doing? Your progress is faster. Are you comfortable in your area of action? You can't spend 50 years of your life doing things what you are not interested in. If you are not interested, it is time to think for what you are interested. It is better late than never. Reveling in work, enjoying the perfection what you can bring out in your work, you progress in life. Saṃsiddhiṃ here refers, you get that purity of mind that is required to progress forward. That is attainment in spiritual life. Yes, a person who enjoys his work will be a master. If he is a carpenter, he is a master carpenter. If he is a plumber, he is a master plumber. If he is a sweeper, he is a best sweeper. If he is a chef, there's a name for that, na? Chef, master chef. There's some name also there. Some name is there. Connoisseur, some word is there. Okay. Connoisseur. Whatever you do, you enjoy. Anything. Cook, best. When you enjoy, you bring perfection. Never otherwise. You have to enjoy. Every moment of your work life should be a pleasure. Saṃsiddhiṃ labhatē naraḥ. But enjoying the work, how does one become a adhikari? How? Svakarmaṇirataḥ siddhiṃ yathā vindati tachChṛṇu. A lot of people who are perfect in their work, enjoying their work, and they bring such joy for others also, and they themselves have got so much of glamour, etc., etc. But how does such a person become an adhikari? Yathā vindati, how he becomes an adhikari? Even while reveling and enjoying in his work. tachChṛṇu. That you understand. I will explain to you. So step 1, what is your svabhava guna? Step 2, what is the vocation based on that? Step 3, natural, you will revel. But then, reveling in your work to become a adhikari for spiritual life. How? That you listen from me now. I shall tell you that secret. And now comes one of the best verses of the entire Bhagavad Gita. Okay? Next verse.
yathā pravṛttirbhūtānāṃ
Yathā pravṛttirbhūtānāṃ
yēna sarvamidaṃ tatam
yēna sarvamidaṃ tatam
svakarmaṇā tamabhyarchya
svakarmaṇā tamabhyarchya
siddhiṃ vindati mānavaḥ yathā
pravṛttirbhūtānāṃ
yēna sarvamidaṃ tatam svakarmaṇā tamabhyarchya siddhiṃ vindati
mānavaḥ. Siddhiṃ vindati mānavaḥ. Mānavaḥ, naraḥ, a human being. In this way, he attains that siddhiṃ, that saṃsiddhiṃ, that adhikaritva. What is adhikaritva? Viveka, vairagya, samadhi, shatka, sampatti, mumukshutva. How he is reveling in the work, relishing every bit of his duty, niyata karma. But then, what a person should do? That he is explaining. Yathā pravṛttirbhūtānāṃ. Not just oneself. For all beings, where from? Yataḥ, where from? Pravṛttihi, all beings, bhūtānāṃ. For all beings, where from arises the capacity to act, to function, to do, to perform. Forget about act, perform, do, even to breathe. Kene shitam patati preshitam manaḥ. Kena prāṇah pratamah praiti yuktah. Kene shitam vācamimāṃ vadanti. Chakṣuṣrotram kau devo yunakti. Willed and impelled by whom does this mind proceed towards an object? Kena prāṇah pratamah praiti yuktah. And this prana, because of which this entire organism survives. Who impels it to function? And how does this vak, speech, utter? Where does it get its power? And chakṣuṣrotram, the ear and the eye. Chakṣuhu, ear, shrotram. Chakṣuhu, eye, ear, shrotram. Who propels it? What force propels it? Why? All of them are inert, made only of calcium, carbon, phosphorus. No difference from the realm of matter. Where from they get the energy? Where? How is inert matter functioning? Where does life come from? Where from life comes? One point. Yathā pravṛttirbhūtānāṃ yēna sarvamidaṃ tatam. By which factor this entire realm is pervaded. Yēna, by which sarvamidaṃ, all this tatam are pervaded. What is that which pervades this entire cosmos? What is that because of which I function. What is that which pervades this entire world? What is that which gives me life? And what is that which is all pervasive, hidden in all beings, all things? Yēna sarvamidaṃ tatam. Hiranyakashipu asked Prahalada, that Narayana whom you are asking, where is he? That boy Prahalada said, Dad, everywhere. Everywhere? Dad, also. It is because of that Narayana you are able to speak. And it is because of that Narayana I am able to listen. Narayana is talking about. Charvaka he was, no? Is he there here? Yes, Papa. He is there here. There? Yes, Papa. Mummy? Yes, there. Everywhere? Is he there in this pillar? Of course. Now let me see whether he is there. If he is there, let him come and save you. Takes that gada, mace, and hits on the pillar. Then arises Bhagwan. Neither a man nor an animal. Why? He is tatam in both animal and man. Pervades both animal and man. You can't limit him to a man. You can't limit him to a woman. You can't limit him to an animal. You can't limit him to anything. That's a Pauranic way of giving you pictoriously the message. Yēna sarvamidaṃ tatam. Every bit of this cosmos is pervaded by that reality. Not a tinsel is there which doesn't have his presence. Not a leaf, not a blade of grass moves without his presence. Bhishasmadvatah pavate, bhishodeti suryah, bhishasmadagnischendrascha, mrutyurdhavati panchama iti. Sun rises because of him. Wind blows because of him. Fire is fire because of him. And I, the Yama does his function because of him. Nothing works if not for him. Nothing is if not for him. But it is neither a him nor a her. It is a reality. It is Sat, the very existence in all things. Yēna sarvamidaṃ tatam. Wherever you touch, you are touching that Lord in that form. Nothing can exist without him. Drishyate shrūyate yadyat brahmanonyatna kinchana. You touch your body, you're touching that Lord. Everything is pervaded by his presence. I remember a story once Gurudev told. Father was a atheist. So he was interested in teaching the child right from his young age that there is no God. It's important to teach child good things right from the beginning. Otherwise, as he grows, he will be led astray by the superstitious world. So the boy had started going to school, LKG. So slowly he's learning A, B, C, D, and learning letters. The child came home. Father had written in the drawing room, God is nowhere. Big, bold letters. Impact font. The font called Impact. God is nowhere. So, a lot of work to paint it and all those things. Stenciled it very beautifully. And the boy comes home. Papa! After school they come running, children. Father said, now, read what is written here. The boy is learning now. G-O-D. Slowly he. G-O-D. God. I-S is. N-O-W now. H-E-R-E here. God is now here. God is now here. God is now here. Where? Here. When? Now. You won't be able to listen but for Him. I won't be able to talk but for Him. Nothing here can be there but for Him, for He is the cause. This entire world is but an effect, and cause pervades the effect. That being the case, Arjuna, svakarmaṇā tamabhyarchya. That being the case, since you cannot do anything, no one can do anything, yathā pravṛttirbhūtānāṃ. And since nothing is there except God, and therefore your action springs from that life source. It is not your action. The duty that you perform with such relish, don't forget where from it springs. But for that life, you can't do a bit, even a wee bit. But for that life, you will not be there. But for that life, this action that you're doing will not be there. But for your life, but for that life, the material with which you perform will not be there. But for that life, jnanam will not be there. But for that Lord, karma will not be there. But for that Lord, karta will not be there. But for that Lord, buddhi will not be there. But for that Lord, dhriti will not be there. But for that Lord, sukham will not be there. Yēna sarvamidaṃ tatam. Remember that Lord. In your work, don't forget that Lord. Because that Lord is a basis of your action and the substratum of the entire realm of jnanam, karma, karta, buddhi, dhriti, sukham, the jagat. Without Him, no action. And therefore, svakarmaṇā, your action, is truly worthwhile to be offered unto Him. Svakarmaṇā tamabhyarchya. Tam. What is the tam? Yēna sarvamidaṃ tatam yathā pravṛttirbhūtānāṃ. Tam. Tam, that. That, what is that? That because of which you are able to function. That because of which you are able to function in this world. That because of which this entire realm of plurality exists for you to function. Realm of plurality starting from jnanam. And therefore, the very action becomes a worship. Because every bit of the action is pervaded by the Lord. Every word that you speak is pervaded by His presence. Every thought that you have is pervaded by His presence. Every movement that you evince is pervaded by His presence. How can you forget that, Lord? Every peep that you have into the world with your senses, that peep is pervaded by Lord's presence. Every thought that proceeds through your senses is based on Him and powered by Him. Every object that you see, the Lord is shining there as Astibhati Priya. Existence, presence, and joy. And therefore, revel in your action, but don't forget that cause which makes you revel. Svakarmaṇā, your action, tamabhyarchya. Abhyarchya, puja. The action is the worship. The worship is not different from action. Yat karma karomi tattadakilam shambho tavaradhanam. Don't make worship an act. Make every act a worship. In this way, connecting yourself, making a yoga of your karma. Making a connection. Yoga, connection, union. Making a yoga out of your karma. Being a karma yogi. Being a karma yogi, remember? What? What is the tattva of karma yoga? Duty performed without I-ness, sangha, and without phalasakti. Dropping sangha and dropping asakti, phalasakti. That way, siddhiṃ vindati mānavaḥ. Alright? So Swamiji, if by action we have to connect to God and we get siddhi, why should I do svakarma? I can do parakarma also. Why svakarmani? Svakarmaṇā tamabhyarchya. Why can't it be pare karmani? And instead of svakarmaṇā, parakarmaṇā. Why not? So Bhagavan hastens to clarify. Next two verses together.
śrēyānsvadharmō viguṇaḥ.
śrēyānsvadharmō viguṇaḥ.
paradharmōtsvanuṣṭhitāt.
paradharmōtsvanuṣṭhitāt.
svabhāvaniyataṃ karma.
kurvannāpnōti
kilbiṣam. sahajaṃ karma kaunteya
sahajaṃ karma kaunteya
sadoshamapi natyaje
sadoshamapi natyaje
sarvarambāhi doshena
sarvarambāhi doshena
धूमेनाग्निरिवावृताः
धूमेनाग्निरिवावृताः
श्रेयान्स्वधर्मो विगुणः परधर्मास्वनुष्ठितात्
स्वभावनियतं कर्म कुर्वन्नाप्नोति किल्बिषम्
सहजं
जं कर्म कौन्तेय सदोषमपि न त्यजेत्
सर्वारम्भाहि दोषेण धूमेनाग्निरिवावृताः
श्रेयान्स्वधर्मो विगुणः paradharmōtsvanuṣṭhitāt svanuṣṭhitāt paradharmāt śrēyānsvadharmः viguṇaḥ api. What is this? Paradharmōtsvanuṣṭhitāt. Another person's duty. Another person's duty. Another person's svabhāvajaṃ karma. Another person's duty. Even if by some chance, even if by some rare chance, even if by some extraordinary effort, and by some Herculean effort, even svanuṣṭhitāt, you are able to do it well. Paradharmōtsvanuṣṭhitāt, not easy, because that is not your inclination, because that is not your nature. You will not be able to do justice, but by case, but by some kind of miracle. Possible, possible, possible. You get yourself trained and you can do many things. Even if you don't like, if you train yourself, you can do. It will take more time, that's all. How many of us have not studied those subjects what we did not like? We have all studied. Yes or no? And we have also managed to get good marks by some miracle of a tuition teacher. Yes, it is possible. Or some papers hidden here, there, or by a loving friend nearby, or by a symbiotic act. What? You are good in chemistry, that fellow is good in mathematics. So chemistry time you help, mathematics time she helps, he helps. Paradharmōtsvanuṣṭhitāt. Yes. But then, śrēyānsvadharmō viguṇaḥ api. Viguṇaḥ. Even if you are not able to perform your natural duty to perfection, viguṇaḥ, for a reason. It is not that always we can perform our duties to perfection. There are so many factors acting upon a situation. So many people are involved. Decision making happens at so many levels. You are not many times deciding. So many factors are involved in action. Viguṇaḥ. Viguṇaḥ. In your department, that is the situation. Viguṇaḥ. Or viguṇaḥ because of the difficulty it entails. Difficulty. Difficulty, emotional difficulty also sometimes. Take the case of Arjuna. Opposite side is his grandfather who raised him. Opposite side is his teacher who loved him and taught everything he knows. viguṇaḥ. Yet, your own duty is better for you. Better for you. Because that is where you can progress. Because that is where your heart will be. Because that is where you will continue to enjoy what you do. That is where you will have a sense of satisfaction. Because that is where the insignia of you as a person is there. Because that is where the purpose of your life action is fulfilled. Nowhere else. You have a unique place in this world nobody can fill. Each one of us have a unique place. Nobody can fill. Nobody. By being that gear wheel in this vast cosmic machine, you will fulfill your duty. Even though small, even though big, it really doesn't matter. If not for you, it will not be that well. Please note that. śrēyānsvadharmō viguṇaḥ paradharmōtsvanuṣṭhitāt. Svabhāvaniyataṃ karma, that karma which is niyata, that karma which is brought about by your svabhāva. Doing, naraḥ kilbiṣam. You will never slip into kilbiṣa. Kilbiṣa, dirt. Literal meaning of kilbiṣa is dirt. Meaning your life will be sinless doing your duty. Your life will be blemishless doing your duty. Your life will be worthwhile having lived doing your duty. Your life will become liberating doing your duty. Why? You fulfill yourself. And fulfilling yourself, you have the ease to be devoted to higher works, higher achievements, higher goals, and finally connecting yourself to God without strain. svabhāvaniyataṃ karma kurvannāpnōti kilbiṣam. 48. sahajaṃ karma kaunteya sadoshamapi natyachet. Command. Natyachet. You ought not to give up. One ought not to give up. Sahajaṃ karma. Sahajaṃ karma, that karma which is sahaja. Sahaja, born with you. Ja, born. Saha, with, born with you. Naturally it is with you. If you are meant to be a musician, if you train yourself to be a musician, you will be a musician. If you are meant to be a politician, good politician, you train yourself to be a politician, you will do good. If you are meant to be a kshatriya, be a kshatriya. That is sahajaṃ. Sadosham, Arjuna's case. Sadosham, it has got certain faults. It has got certain faults. Typical case of Arjuna. Sadosham, it has got its own faults. Faults, seeming faults, no true faults. To you it looks faulty. This duty is terrible. I have to kill so many. What did I do to kill so many? Why? I don't want to be part of this massacre. Sadoshamapi natyajet. You are a soldier. and you are fighting for dharma. Sadoshamapi natyachet. But if you say, no, better is the other person's work, Arjuna says no. Arjuna in the first chapter he says, I want to go for bhiksha. Guru nahatva hi mahanubhavan śrēyo bhoktum bhaikshyamapi haloke hatvartha kamanstu guru nihaiva bhunjiya bhogan rudira pradigdhan. Very beautiful dialogues he gives. I don't want to have this kingdom which is soaked in the blood of my grandfather and teacher. Better to go for bhiksha. Are you a brahmachari to go for bhiksha? Or are you a sannyasi to go for bhiksha? Don't become a Ravana going for bhiksha. No. Sadoshamapi natyachet. What to do? Life has put you in that place. Accept it and do the duty. Does not that Lord who is the governor, the runner, not runner, the governor and the master of this whole universe, does he not know what you should do? If he has put in a place, trust his wisdom and do your duty. Don't think. If it is duty, do. Sometimes situations come such a way. One has to do it, execute it. Likes or dislikes is not the point. He may be your brother-in-law, but what you have to do, you have to do. Yes, Swamiji, because he is brother-in-law, I am doing what I am to do. Arjuna, even if the duty entails certain pain for you, certain emotional difficulties for you, sadoshamapi natyachet. Really speaking, Arjuna, sarvarambhahi doshena, all that which is begun, meaning all actions that are begun, have got some fault or the other. There is no action which is free of some difficulty or pain. Initially it may look as though that it is without any difficulty, it has no problem, it is all fine. But the moment you enter, very soon it reveals itself. Every work has its host of troubles. In trying to escape from trouble, don't give up your duty. Sarvarambhahi doshena. All actions are covered by defects. Finally, an action to come about, you know what all is required. Jnanam, yes, karma, karta, then buddhi, dhriti, sukham. All of them are either sattvic, rajasic, tamasic, is it not? They belong to the realm of prakriti, right? Have you avoided sattva, rajas and tamas, which belongs to the realm of prakriti? No. Every action is inescapably in the realm of matter with the doshas of sattva, rajas and tamas. Like how dhumena agni iva avrata. Like how fire is avrata covered by dhuma. If you have fire, smoke will be there. If there is action, some difficulty will be there. If there is action, sattva, rajas, tamas will be there. You have to go beyond sattva, rajas, tamas. Yes. But action means realm of matter, trouble, suffering, pain, it will not go. But if you say, I'm not going to act, remember? What Sri Krishna? Not possible. Beginning, you remember? What is that verse? What is that verse? It is not possible to give up actions. That is third chapter. Nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtatya karma krita. 18th chapter. Nahi deha bhrita shakyam tyaktum karmaṇyabhirataḥ. Because all actions have got sattva, rajas and tamas, you cannot give up. You cannot say that because it is impossible to give up an action. Sarvarambāhi doshena dhūmena agnihi iva āvrataḥ. Alright? So, Arjuna, do your duty regardless of the difficulty. Stick to your duty and bring it to perfection. And while you bring a perfection, as you enjoy performing your duties, remember the Lord. But for Him, this action will not be possible. But for Him, this realm where you can perform the action is also not there. And in this way, connecting with Him and considering your very action as your worship unto the Lord, perform. Right? In this way, Bhagavan provides again. This is nothing different. This is the same tyaga, remember? But now connecting back to the tyaga. Through another way. What is the way he brought out here? What is your svabhava? Find that out. What is your karma? Check that out. Do it with relish. And when you do it with relish, connect it to the Lord as your offering of worship. That way. In this way, when you do, what is the question? Reveling in action. How does it bring saṃsiddhiṃ? By connecting to God. In this way, when you do, your action as worship, you evolve. And you evolve, and from sannyasa 1, you go to sannyasa 2, and then you go to sannyasa 3. That is the next verse. Okay? We'll take up in the next session. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.